First Energy, a corporate neighbor in Cleveland's St.Clair Superior inner-city community, applied for a variance to allow its Lakeshore, East 72nd Street power plant to dump even more mercury into the air and into Lake Erie. Mercury, a dangerous neurotoxin, settles in Lake Erie waters nearby and into the fish below, potentially damaging the young and unborn of all those who eat the fish. On January 21, 2010, Ohio EPA conducted a public hearing to solicit testimony from concerned parties. The birds didn't go to the hearing. They were foolishly tending to their day-to-day survival. When will they realize that their survival depends on more than eating what has already been dangerously tainted? Not many people within the 3-mile radius showed up either. They too were too busy tending to their everyday survival. 90% of the people who live within a 3-mile radius of the power plant are minorities. Slightly under half of the people who live within the 3 miles have household incomes below $15,000 per year. They cannot afford to move away. Many of the people in the area and those from other economically disadvantaged parts of town come to this area to fish for subsistence, to eat. In this area, levels of cancer and heart disease are significantly higher than the national average. The area is in the 95th percentile for cancer and neurological risks. Studies have shown that anywhere between 1 in 12 and 1 in 6 women nationally would have problems giving birth due to overexposure to mercury. It only makes sense that the women living in the shadow of this power plant would have an even greater risk. The ever-present smokestack belching out mercury-laden smoke is an imposing monument and a constant reminder of the conditions under which members of the St. Clair Superior community and neighboring communities must live. Of the approximately 50 people who attended the hearing, only 2 live within the 3-mile radius of the power plant. The attendees sat through a presentation on EPA regulations, offered their objections, then everybody went home.
And my son just fed us a whole bucket of fish from the lake. Communities that I reside in, they don't fish for recreation. They don't have water filters on their waters where they can drink water filters, and they don't get to buy bottled water often. So when they get those fishes, they like one man said earlier, they don't throw it back in the water. The products of the land that they collect are being consumed, and it's making our communities not just sick, because we are already sick from the already contamination of the polluted areas that we have to reside in, because most of those who pollute it don't live there. We are the ones who provide. We're already sick, and you're making us sick.
At the hearing, it was clear that there exist 2 parallel universes, one regulatory and the other universe reality.